Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer, and tonight, or this afternoon, should I say, I will be continuing to play Fallout 4, and here is my reasoning. Um, I attempted to actually um, play 76, got back into it. Um, it's just not for me. The whole idea of survival mode, for some, it's very exciting. For me, to keep always having to cook stuff and hydrate myself and stuff like that was a pain in the ass, and I didn't really want to do it. Also, um, I found that um, people trying to communicate with me to join their team and stuff like that was annoying as shit. So I'm hoping when Wastelanders comes out with, and if private servers will be available, that will be a little bit easier to play. So having said that, I wanted to. I'm kind of in between two games right now, and I don't know really what I'm going to play next. I have a feeling next week I know what I'm going to be playing. Um, yeah, it won't be the new blockbusters, Gears 5, or Borderlands 3. I'm not a guy that plays the new, unless it's something I really want to play. Um, and I've heard both are really, really good, to be honest. Um, Having said that, I think that right now I'm good with playing Fallout 4, just walking down in the wasteland and playing with the mods that are available and just having fun playing that. So hope that you guys stay with me for that, and that's good. Before I start, I'd like to thank Big Bad Bizarre Gaming, Overrider, Wasteland Ruckus, PK Theater, Engineering Gaming Nerd, The Great Champino, Psychosis, Angry Gorilla, Still the Bad Guy Gaming, Mr. Garf 1988, Gallows Adler, Dan Etienne, Coin Op, Got to Jews, and Creative Dude. Thank you so much for the hosts. Really appreciate it. Just before we start, I'm just going to do something. Come on. All right, let's get some Fallout 4 out of the way. Haven't streamed that much this week. It's been a pretty hectic week. And last week, I came back on Friday and I was traveling. So, having said that, um, yeah. Oh, it would be good if I plug my earphones to the actual. Boy. There we go. So, if you guys haven't been following my Fallout 4 playthroughs so far, I'm playing with mods. It's just fun, and I enjoy it. So, that's what we're doing. Boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. I guess that would be my last one. We'll see how. I don't even remember where I am, to be honest. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful week. Hope that you guys are having a good Friday. I actually had today off, so I'm trying to take just a day to chill out and unwind. And how I do that is by playing games. So that's where I am. And yeah, while everybody else is playing Gears 5, Borderlands 3, Greedfall. I think Greedfall is out. Um, Yeah. So we'll see. I'm playing Fallout the way that I want to play it, and the way that you can. The only way that you can really play it that way is if you play with cheats. Because you don't care where you are, you can always replenish, you can always do other stuff, so. It's fun. And I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking of what I'm going to be doing. All right, so let's see if my cheats are still. First of all, radio. Map. Data. Where is my? There we go. Just want to see where my cheats are and what I have on. I'm hoping that it stayed. Inventory. Okay, that's good. Gameplay. God mode. Okay, so God mode is on. Awesome. Cool. How much do I have in terms of perks? Perception is 4, Charisma is 5, Agility is 1, Luck is 1. Might as well put 10 across the board. So let's do that. Let's do this. Specials and perks. Specials. Perception. Charisma. And luck. I think agility too. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Agility? I think it was at 10. Oh no, that was a 1. There we go. Alright. Why I have my flashlight on, I have no clue. Alright, so, having a look there, let's go in here. What's in Hub 360? I don't know. Let's discover. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove the music.
No green stuff here. Wish a buckethead would show up. On purpose.
I don't remember if I came here already or not. It's very possible I did, but no, that's not what I want. There we go. What's up here? Meat bag with nothing there. Oh, this guy's comfortable. Sure.
Second floor.
Which is where it came from, though. No, it's not actually. Go figure. It is not. Anything here? I could sit. Nope, nothing here. Nothing in here. Well, that's fun. Oh shit. Yeah, looks great. Bottle caps for the win. Bottle caps all over America. Abraxa cleaner. No, no, no. God damn it. Cafeteria tray. Out of order. So where am I going? Loading, loading, loading. Fallout's always loading.
Splatter your brains! Smash it, smash it!
Well, he's dead. I came here already. I know I did. Why? Oh, you're dead. Where am I on the whole map? Good neighbor. Okay, so what's my quests? Dangerous. My talk to Dr. Amari. Oh, so I'm actually right there. Apparently. Right. So I have to go that way. I have to go that way. Yeah, okay. Femur. That's great. So I have to go this way. I don't know. There's a door. I'm assuming there is. Is there anything in here? Nope. There has to be something here. So I guess I have to go through here. Okay. Where do I go? Apparently straightforward. I think I slightly remember this area. I already came here. Yeah, I did. It's there. Right? I think that's what it is. I have to go around. I think. That was emptied. Oh, purified water. Nice. I gotta go there, but I don't remember how to get there. It's over this wall. I guess I would have to go over there. But I don't know how you can do that, at least from here. This is a way of getting on top. Subway token. Has that ever worked? So, I guess if I go up... Yeah, this is the other side. If maybe I go up and then I can go on the other way. I'm assuming. Maybe I may be able to do something about it.
Who's that?
What?
I remember how VATS work. I forgot how the button for VATS.
You still alive? Christ!
Oh yeah, I got God mode. Haha.
Why do they always gotta fight back?
I thought I beat these guys last time. How fucking far up is this thing?
God damn it! I need covering fire!
Nice. Although the combat is not the best, one of the better things about it's the gore. Alright, so technically I have to go on the other side. And I do not know. It's over there. Is there any way to get there? Okay. Bottle caps for the win. There's nothing really here. Alright. Oh. Oh, right in the head. Well, that was nice shooting. Alright, it's not really where I wanted to go, though. I actually wanted to go over there. Just don't know how I'm going to be able to do that, though. There's probably an entrance, a really simple entrance, and I'm just not seeing it. And I have to just go all around, but... There's a way I was going up there now. Oh, there we go. Good neighbor. Yay! Made it to good neighbor. Fun times. Bow. Ba-da-da-da-da, bow. Alright, so now my mission is to go talk to I'm in good neighbor. Combat zone. Explore the combat zone. That's not what I want to do. Data. Dangerous mind. Talk to Dr. Amari.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Let's see.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Hey.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not.
Right.
Oh, nice. My mod actually works. What's it like, you know, being a ghoul? Got any work? Don't need anything today. Let's see what you have.
Let's see what you got.
It's a little bit of everything.
How much do I have? Oh, I have almost 7,000. Wow. Nothing really useful. Destroy your chess piece. Accept. Alright. So everything here is off limits apparently. So I cannot steal anything. Probably can't sleep on here either. Nope. Because it's owned. These are creepy as fuck. I don't know why the fuck.
What's up? Hey, I got your...
One day I will get missions completed. Just not today.
Vault suit, huh? Classy. What? Good neighbor ain't good.
Alright, let's see what I can do in terms of apparel. 3 gas masks, okay.
Enough for ya? Go check out Covenant. Heard that place is all kinds of fancy.
Vase. What the fuck? What's in here? It's a museum. Of random shit found on the floor. I don't know what he's protecting. He's not protecting much, that's for sure. What's it?
You been to Diamond City? Good noodles. Bunch of assholes.
Hey, ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Okay, can't really do that. So let's go up. How I end up walking up the...
You sticking around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking.
Bobby No-Nose.
With the No-Nose. But
Sure. Talk to Bobby. I don't know who Bobby is. Everything is owned here. Okay.
Nice, Pip-Boy. Who'd you kill to get that, huh?
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in
Sure.
mind.
Hancock's terminal. I can't do that. Because then I lose frickin' karma. Alright.
You pulled that? A gun?
Hey,
Hey there.
sweet Pip-Boy brother. You hold on to that.
Join the railroad. What the hell is this? Data. No. Inventory. Mods. Would it be here? No, it wouldn't. Apparently. Miscellaneous.
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
Alright, so Owen's here, we're Sahut. Let's go back down. Is there anything at the bottom? Did you see the bottom? I don't think so. That looks like a prison. I thought it was a copy of something. Okay. So there's not much here. Okay, let's go back out.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock!
Of the people, for the people.
You should stop by my store during the day. Daisy's discounts. Everything you need for the road.
Huh?
Well, the memory den. Let's go there. That was a nice inspirational speech.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Sure. I'll talk to her later. Ooh.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one that can extract memories from a brain, right? Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself. This one's all yours, Nick. We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
Were you going to say something?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I look like a
know
madman.
it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work? Sarcastic? Technically the corpse was defiled already. Some expert you are, I knew this was a waste of time. Please, Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly? Could you say that, like Dr. Frankenstein, Igor, fetch me the brain? I'm not ready to do this yet. Here's just what I could find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible? So the brain is still good, right? Skip the good part, Doc. Go on, Doctor.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this will work, Nick? Sarcastic. We should try plugging into a toaster next. French toast. Just don't damage that brain, you two. I need it. I appreciate this, Nick. It's either between A and Y.
Get hit?
You really think this will work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories? Isn't it going to be okay? More problems, seriously? Tell me you have a way to pass this, Doctor.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully, it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm going to see in there? Sarcastic. Nick and I are going to share a mind? I'm not going to see him in any compromising positions, am I? I'm not ready for this, Doc. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Please,
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Sure.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
What I'm supposed to be doing.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him.
Hey.
I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Hey, Real Life, how's it going? I had today off, so I decided to stream a little bit earlier today.
What a joke.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Like before the big war.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Sure. That's where we're supposed to go. So how you doing, real life? How you doing on this great Friday? Oh, I have to go the other way. There we go. I went the wrong way. All right.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Indeed.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here.
I'm good.
Now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Gotta give her a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the She. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
All right.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
So, behind every monster, there's a story. That's basically what the moral of the story is, I guess. Kellogg is a monster, or at least he became a monster, but at one point in time, he did have a soft spot.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So,
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
I hear you'll take care of people.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Alright.
Problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Sure thing, madame.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Hopefully it's all.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Let's watch it play out.
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Hey, that's me.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
I made quite a reputation.
That's the one. Here.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Well, she's dead.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Give me 1 second. Unfortunately.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Okay. Going back.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, I probably shouldn't have done.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
To civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
The animation is odd.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Well, that was Star Trek-y.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
How are you supposed to get out of here?
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Okay, let's... So how the hell do I get... Oh. It's down there? Can I... No, I can't. So, can I go down? The door's there. Oh. Well, that wasn't clear. I didn't see that anywhere.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I don't care. Are you seeing anything bad? Sarcastic. Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn. I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like on fire.
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw. There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, the scientist who escaped. I saw Kellogg's life, the man who ruined my family, the man I killed. We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor? I'm not so sure, Doctor. He convinced me that I did the right thing. He was a rabid dog, and he needed to be put down. It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What do you think we should do? What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you? Don't look at me, Doctor. This stuff is beyond me. That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down, Virgil. We need to find him.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous? That's why he's there, to make the Institute think twice about following him. Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time. If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor? Oh, I'm gonna be naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers. Oh no, I'm not going there. That's crazy. I'll find a way to get through the rads, don't worry.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Irma.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there? Kellogg, is that you?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head to Glowing Sea. Any advice?
We have to head into the Glowing Sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
All right, back to Good Neighbor. Bow, ba da 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 da, bow, ba da 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 da, bow.
Good Neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point. Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay, ask. Can we talk later? Sure, ask away.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
When you ask, doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I just got to deal with that. I don't know, Nick. My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me. You tell me.
I don't know, Nick. My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me. You tell me.
Well, I'd expect you to feel lost, scared, and mad as hell. I sure did. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken Mask? Massacre of the CPG? What's that? Why would you live along bigots like that? Why'd they let you in?
Broken Mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why would you want to live among bigots like that?
Nah, I couldn't really blame them, given the circumstances. But folks sure started turning the other cheek when I showed up with the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand. She'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself? You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me? Why would you stay in a place where clearly weren't wanted? Was it hard settling in?
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me?
You're not a spy, right? Testing, testing. Hello, Institute, can you hear me?
Hell if I know. If I am, the Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
Why would you stay in a place where they clearly weren't wanted?
Why would you want to stay in a place you clearly weren't wanted?
Well, there were times I seriously considered going. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Okay, let's look at my apparel. I don't know why that's a casual outfit, but... Okay, where do I have as...
Smell that? That's freedom.
I don't know how...
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Where is this place? Old State House, which I already went.
Hey, just
All
a
right,
friendly
so-
neighborhood watch. Shooting down.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Stay free, man.
Sure. Excuse me.
Got a reason to be bothering me. Sweet Pip-Boy, brother. You hold on to that.
All right. No creature represents the danger of the wasteland as much as the Deathclaw, which uses razor-sharp claws to rip apart its prey in seconds. Alright, so let's look at the map. Actually, let's look at the data. Let's look at the quests. Talk to Piper. Jesus Christ, I have a lot of shit that I haven't done. And I've done absolutely nothing. Build and activate recruitment radio beacon, miscellaneous, talk to Bobby, see Abbott at the hall, explore the combat zone. Let's do this. Bow, ba da 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 da, bow, ba da 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 da, do, da do do do. Oh, Friday, you're so pretty, you don't understand. You take me by the heart when you take me by the hand. Oh, Friday, you're so pretty, you don't understand. It's Fridays like you, baby. Hey, baby. Okay, where do I have to go? I have to go. Oh, the other way. That way, right? Oh, even more. That way? Yes, that way.
You are so dead!
Oh, that was right in the frickin' head. Huh.
What a waste of a venue.
Where's the other guy that I killed? Wasn't there two guys that I killed here? Alright, well then. It is what it is. I don't know why when I hear combat zone I think of danger zone. Danger zone, danger zone. Tommy's rule number: no fighting outside the cage. Assuming everything is...
this round, Kate is the undisputed winner! And who's this? Come on down where we can see ya! Come on over here! Don't be nervous. We just want to meet ya! Let's give the newcomer some encouragement, shall we? Come on, I don't bite. Well, not usually.
Alright.
I think he's shy. Come on over here. Don't be nervous. We just want to meet ya.
There's Kellogg.
Let's give the newcomer some encouragement, shall we? Don't be nervous. We just want to meet ya. I think he's shy. Come on over here. Let's give the newcomer some encouragement, shall we? I think he's shy. Come on over
I love
here.
how everything here is actually like salvageable.
Let's give the newcomer some encouragement, shall we? Wait, who let you? Buddy, I'd find some cover, quick.
Come on, yeah! Yellow! Looks like someone got lost!
Huh?
Sweet.
There we are. Who's out there? We got trouble.
Just getting warmed up over here.
You playing hide and seek?
You're a regular artist.
Okay. You're in for it now.
Nothing!
Just when I thought we were getting along.
You think they're done out there?
We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just...
Is it over? Well, that could've gone.
Sure made a mess.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I?
Still won the fight, didn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy, is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
What is this place?
What is this place?
Not from around here, huh? This is the combat zone. Finest arena in the Commonwealth. Kate here's the headliner. 100+ matches, undefeated. We used to serve a more legit clientele. But about 2 years ago, a gang of raiders rolled in and we became a more exclusive establishment. Up until you took our entire client base out of the gene pool and put us out of business, that is.
Out of business, what do you mean?
Out of business? What do you mean?
Not the entrepreneurial sort, are ya? Keeping those idiots entertained was what kept us in caps. Now just what the hell are we supposed to do?
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
A breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? No, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
Not sure. I didn't catch the whole thing. I've seen better.
I've seen better.
Ha! Like hell you have.
And while she's still armed and within closing distance? You are a brave one, aren't you? So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability. To me, and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And him?
Why'd you want to go with me? Why would you want her to go with me? I'd like to know what Kate thinks. Not sure I'd use someone watching my back.
I'd like to know what Kate thinks.
Don't I get a say in all this?
That ain't how a contract works. Besides, you really want to stay here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Now get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy?
You don't have to tell me.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
Okay. So what's the... So it's close to here. Can it... Oh, I can. Oh, I can't. But I could technically. So I did this part. You've collected an issue of Picket Fences. You are now able to build potted plants at settlement workshops. Sure.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Anything here worth a hoot? Not really. Don't really care for that. The bar is open. I wish I could put some more radio stations. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get muted if that's the case. So, and every time I dispute a video, not on, well, I'm gonna get muted on Twitch, which you can't dispute, but on YouTube, every time I say it's creative freedom or part of the Creative Commons, whatever, fair use, I get rejected. So, not that I make any money, but it is what it is. Yeah. Traveling, 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 I'm always frickin' traveling. Do 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 do.
Yes?
Alright, so...
Yes?
That's the market. Is there any way to get beyond that?
Don't have the key.
Yeah? Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench
How did I
for
end up
all
here?
your modifications. Scopes, clip
Schoolhouse.
sizes, barrels.
I need to go here.
No skull in the league can withstand a
Oh, there we go.
swatter.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
The Green Monster. There we go.
Don't touch the paint.
What? Why?
What? Why?
This is the Wall, the great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the Wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
That's all. Right now.
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How's that sound?
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Where is it? Oh. I already went to Hardware Town. Go figure. And I cleared it too. Hooray for proactiveness. Oh my god. There've been so many things in the gaming news recently. It's insane. People quitting YouTube because of their policy. A lot of good games coming out. I cleared it, but I think it's going to get respawned. Not sure about that, but kind of sure.
I get the feeling we're being watched.
Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, I did clear everything out. There we go.
Could build ourselves a friend with all the stuff in here.
There we go.
Alright. Let's go back. Yeah, all these places, they're all empty. Alright. The Green Wall. It's actually one of the baseball stadiums that I haven't gone and seen yet. And there's only one other than the Fenway Park, there's only one other stadium that I really would really love to go and yes. There's only one other stadium that I would like to go, and it's Wrigley Field in Chicago.
Hey, see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Yeah, I remember on one of my playthroughs, I played through the Brotherhood of Steel. I wasn't impressed. I got bored. Maybe I should do it.
Working hard?
You're back. You find that paint?
What if I couldn't find it? What happens? I'm working on it. Not yet. It wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Abbott.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
You think that's enough paint to last you? This is the part where I get paid. The wall seems happy for it. Oh God. Happy to help. It's been an honor.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
Folks around here need the wall. It's a symbol. Something incorruptible, you know? Good on you for helping her.
Alright. Next on the list. Miscellaneous. Fuck off. Check the detective cases. Talk to Bobrov Brothers. Where is this? Oh, that's not it. That's... No, that's not it. Okay. Skylines cleared. I don't give a shit about that. There we go. Oh, it's right here. I don't know if it's Diamond City or... I don't know where I was supposed to fast travel for that, but... The worst part about playing Fallout 76 is that there's elements that I do like about it, and I really want to figure it out. It's the way they, and I understand the reasons why they made the choices. It's it's not fun for me to play it. I should probably go to Diamond City. It's gonna be night, but I don't give coops. I don't give a poops. Poops, poops, poops. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Well, a lot of people actually looked at my tweet when I started streaming. Funny thing. Funny thing. Alright, so where do I go? Where do I go? Where are the Robbers brothers? Yeah.
Come on, come on! Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Sure. So I gotta go up. So basically, they're in here. That's... Alright, sorry for that.
Heard you're responsible for that new coat of green on the wall. Looks nice.
The Dugout Inn. Sure. The map doesn't really tell you very easily if it's inside the Diamond City or outside. And yeah. And I have the memory of a goldfish, so yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet.
So, what's the issue?
Have you not listened? This DJ Travis, he is terrible. Makes me want to go back in time and prevent radio from ever being invented.
Vadim.
It's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, you know, disappeared.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Did we not just agree this is serious problem? Calls for serious solution. First, you get him to follow you out of town.
If
this is a joke,
That's
you're
enough.
one sick
Vadim
puppy,
isn't
buddy.
serious. He doesn't really want to kill Travis.
What's going on here? He seemed pretty serious to me. I'm not stupid. I wasn't falling for it. Right. Oh, right. We're all just having a laugh.
Okay, what's really going on here?
Sorry, we was just joking around a bit.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis, he means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
So, are you actually trying to do something about it? Something like that could be tough to change. The guy's probably a lost cause. Well, that can be a turn. That can always be turned around.
Well, that can always be turned around.
Exactly. This is what I'm telling Yefim. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
If you're hungry, we sell food. But usually people just order drinks.
Ah, yes. You. Famous Bobrov liquor. On tap all day.
Let's see what you have.
Don't order just one now. Leave it up.
Hey, Vadim.
Good to see returning customers. Most die. You let me know if you need a drink.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
Not today.
Ah, come on.
So what was the fucking... I had to talk to Vadim, right?
What do you want, Vadim?
I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike...
Okay. Meet Travis in the dugout in after 6 p.m.
Hey, Nick.
How's it going?
Comparison, babies, destruction. God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp?
Doctor?
there?
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime.
Oh, Wall's sure looking good lately. I guess Abbott found some more paint.
I'm glad we haven't scared you off yet. Need a room?
Becky.
Need new clothes? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Okay, so I have to wait till after 6. What time is it? Come on, move. What time is it? 11:36 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I don't think in this one you can actually stop time, advance time. Oh wait, Travis should be in there though. All things considered. I misread.
Ever been up in the stands? Let's just say they can afford a lot of clothes.
Even though I'm a doctor, I admit I have a small vice. A quick drink after work.
Meet Travis in the dugout inn after 6 p.m.
Whatever you want, I ain't got time.
Come, have a drink. I didn't buy bar to sell water.
Need a room?
Okay, there's no one here. So where the fuck do I have to go?
Hi.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. Nikki's good people. Ah, you know what I mean.
Officer?
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole.
Hi there.
Oh,
Chemheads all
wow.
over.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful.
Do all you
Just
outsiders
ignore
wear
'em
such
like I
funny
do.
clothes?
Okay, so I'm supposed to meet Travis in the dugout after 6 p.m. Technically, it is after 6 p.m., so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. There's no one here named Travis.
Tell me if you need a room, otherwise the bar is over there.
Look at you, one line, yell timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the tension fell in and the bottom
I'll
fell
take
out
your
and
order
the reason
whenever you're
and I wanted to shout, that was it. This is it. This is it. IT it.
Oh no. Whatever it is, keep it to yourself. Better that way.
Drinks! The finest liquor.
The beer tastes like warm spit. You'd be hard-pressed to find a friendlier place for a drink. But you old wretch.
Okay, so I don't know if this is bugged or not, but clearly
Oh, Nikki, I'm glad you're here. I've got new...
You look a little roughed up.
Thanks.
Talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
Thanks for letting me know about that.
You okay?
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Hey, Sheffield.
So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Common decency. What a pleasant change.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Never hurts to help.
I have to go in here. Where's the door? The door seems to be on the other side. Case: Earl Sterling's disappearance. Client: Vadim Bobrov. Another disappearing act to unravel. Earl Sterling, 25 years old, bartender at the Dugout Inn. One of the owners, Vadim Bobrov, noticed that Earl hasn't been into work for a few days.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. What's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
Case: The Mysterious Stranger. Sightings of a man dubbed the Mysterious Stranger have been popping up sporadically across the old U.S. for years now. Best case: the man's an amoral lunatic. Worst case: a prolific serial killer.
I guess we'll just have to see.
I don't know why I would take bottle. Why?
No, I always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off. The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner.
Marty's holotape. Marty's holotape.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one on.
Excellent.
You've collected an issue of Robco Fun. Includes the Zeta Invaders holotype game.
Thinking of?
Alright, so let me quick save. Let's save. And then I will call it quits for now. Alright. Exit save is currently disabled. Would you like to quit the main menu anyways? Yeah, sure. I saved it. Alright. Let me just see if I can load. Yeah, it's the same thing. Alright, cool. Alright guys, everyone, thank you for passing by, for watching the stream. Hope that you guys have a great weekend, great rest of Friday evening. I'd like to thank Big Bad Bizarre Gaming, Overwriter, Wasteland Ruckus, PK Theater, Engineering Gaming Nerd, Great Champino, Psychosis, Angry Gorilla, Still the Bad Guy Gaming, Mr. Garf 1988, Gallows Adler, Dan Etienne, CoinOp, Got to Choose, Creative Dude. Thank you so much for the hosts. Really appreciate it. Also for Real Life Dinosaur for popping in, saying hi. Really appreciate it. Really awesome. I haven't really done any new material in terms of reviews recently. Due to work being a little bit hectic and traveling a little bit. I haven't been able to actually sit down and concentrate and do reviews. However, I will start doing reviews again this week. And I'm planning to do 2 reviews, one for entertainment and one for games. And I shall share those sooner rather than later. I haven't really written down anything yet, but I shall do it very soon. So if you guys want to read our reviews, it's our website, roundtable.ca. It's a website that I run with my brother and one of my good friends. We do weekly reviews of entertainment, games, TV, movies, whatever you want. And it's not a gossip site. It's really reviewing what we like, the movies we like, the TV shows we like, video games that we like as well. We also have a Facebook page, roundtable.ca. We're on Twitter as well at aroundtable with 2 R's, ARR, OUNDTABLE. We're also on Instagram at around.table. And that's it. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tonight, but definitely I will be streaming Sunday for my Retro Night in Canada stream. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. Last weekend I streamed The Wrecking Crew. So I don't know what I'm going to be streaming, but I definitely will be streaming something. So, alright guys, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening, and I shall see you next time. Ciao, ciao.